What's good? Whoa, we got more followers this week. Never loved the followers last week.
Already passed the limit. Already met the quota for this week. Oops.
Yeah. Can one of you guys move so we can have 0 followers? Sup, boys? How's it going? How's everyone doing?
Oh, boys.
Sick use.
Was a close one tonight, eh?
Background,
Oh, I'm at a Honda's house. We just finished having sushi. Carry on, Terry.
Hey, let's go, Terry.
Yeah, boys. So we've got a big show tonight. We've got the boys from the Pineapple Kuts crew. I don't think they need any introduction, but I'll bring them on. But before we do that, we've got 4 of the boys as well, as just what I said. Missing one of the boys, I think he's out having fun. But welcome to the Pineapple Cut crew.
Hey,
welcome, boys. Welcome.
Hello, Team
Fam. Hi guys. Wow, your guys' cameras flash, man. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Honda. Honda, go right over there. Cafe.
What's up, boys? How we all doing?
Oh, we're good.
Great.
Thanks for having us on the show, bro.
Thanks for accepting our.
Thanks for making the time.
Yes, thanks for accepting our bribe.
Send it to my accountants.
Because my credit card is. Anyway, boys. Before we get started, we usually give the normal on the show is an introduction. So we'll go through all 4 of you guys. Give your pepeha, your whakapapa, because it's Māori Language Week. Yeah. Nah. Just a quick background and just a little intro about yourself. Anyone can start.
Can you give us an example?
Yeah. So I grew up in Otara. Now living in LA. One of the CEOs for this big company called. That's basically it, bro.
Hard and fast, Oos.
Lynn, you want to go first?
Okay, hi, I'm DJ Lenski. I grew up out east. Yeah. What's up?
What side of East did you grow up in?
I could even. Depends who I'm talking to. Nah, I usually if it's like a brown fella, I usually say I'm from GI. But I'm actually from Glendale.
Oh, take it easy.
It's a street cred, man. It's a street cred.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry about my mate.
Malolele. My name's DJ Docs. Born and raised in West Auckland. Attended Custom Boys. Yeah.
All right, let's close the show. Thank you for. We're gonna. There's a Southside show. Malo, LLA, dog. Nice.
Me? On to me. Okay, I'm Gideon. DJ Giddy, the ruler of this land. Born and raised in Central Auckland, Mount Roscoe, and moved out to South Auckland. So I'm a hard Southsider now.
I don't know about that one, eh? I don't know if you're hard enough, bro.
Roscoe.
What's up, boys? DJ Dex. We're up at Manuriwa.
Mandiriwa.
Man, nigga.
Let's
Let's go.
Manurewa.
Language week,
Shot, guys. Shot for the love, and thanks for jumping on board with us. Yeah, man. I know the amount of money that we've paid you. You should have jumped on earlier, like we did, eh?
Fuck, yeah, sorry about that, eh?
Yeah, no, it's all up to my mates that they jumped on 2 minutes before the podcast.
Very organized, dude. Very organized.
Muffy's got a good excuse. That's a pretty dope backdrop he's got there.
I just
Sorting
finished
that
your
out.
Honda is crying in the shade. Your Honda's crying in the corner.
Yeah.
Share the
So-
other
so-
speeches.
So we'll get a bit personal with you guys. How did the Avengers form? How did you guys form the group Pineapple Cuts?
He's gonna...
You always thought.
You guys brothers or
Okay, so how we formed, me and Lenski will go way back. So we go back to like not even Nappies there, not that far.
Nah, just after Neppies.
Just after Nappies, me and Lenski linked up. So Lenski's been DJing for years, for about what, 15 or so years, and he'd been DJing, and then he sort of brought me along, and then we met up with Dazzle. So the hub was at the time was Republic. Shout out to Republic out there. That was the hub that we sort of, the crew sort of got together, and we weren't really supposed to be anything really. We were just a group of friends that because these guys get into the whole like scratching side of things with DJing and all that, so they're pretty skilled DJs. So we used to just get together just to have a little scratch here and there, and then
scratch what?
eventually scratching the hula. Yeah,
So we'll stop it there. We'll carry on. Just
But,
in
yeah,
about,
and then,
about 2 seconds. What's a hua? Can you explain to everyone, because it's Māori language week. We might as well jump into it. We might as well jump onto that.
Is it molding?
I think it's hybrid, eh? A cross mix of yeah. It's their thing part.
Thing. Oh no, yeah. So it started off just the three of us, me, myself, Lenski, and Dazzle, and then I used to play at a place called Celsius, out in where is it, Botany Junction, and this is where I met this guy.
Drinking.
So, yeah, drinking in the corner. He's that old guy in the corner, the old man,
The old man.
stalking on the little
back
girls.
corner.
We don't condone that. We don't condone those.
Hey Terry, that guy here never stops smiling. You watch this whole podcast. He don't have a smile on his face all the way to the end. Watch this.
That's why.
Yeah, so that's where we met this guy. With Docs. How did we meet you, Docs? You want to tell the story?
Yeah, so I moved back to. I was actually staying in Melbourne. I moved there 2016, and wasn't until my older brother passed away, Shane. I decided to kind of take this DJing stuff seriously, and so I moved back to New Zealand 2018, late May, and yeah, I was then introduced to Waypoint, towards DJ Spice and Lux. Shout out to them, Telephone Entertainment, and then yeah, Dazzle was with them at the time as well, and I think me and Dazzle being the youngest in the team, we kind of just clicked, and so like he just told me about these guys and how I don't really know about the scratching side of DJing. Yeah, I
Just don't
used to, like,
scratch Giddy.
yeah.
He enjoys it too much. You catch something.
Nah,
Oh,
yeah.
who-
So, Dazzle just introduced me to Pineapple Cut, and then I was just like, yeah, cool, whatever. Now get to learn new stuff, and then yeah, that's when I came in.
Ta-da. Yeah, that's how the crew was pretty much formed.
Yeah.
Are we going on to the name?
You want to know about the name?
Do you want to know how we came up
Of
with the
course, brother. Of
I
course.
don't know
Let the
everything.
people know.
It's a bit of a story. So, like, me and Lenski, because we've known each other for so long, we used to do this thing where we'd go shopping, like for what do you call it?
Lingerie.
Some lingerie.
Hey! Oh, what is this?
I'm really happy we're sharing the story with you guys.
Hey Lee, what you got these guys buying?
So yeah, me and Lenski used to go underwear shopping. So like because Terry always has holes in his undies, so me and Len we'd go and like buy one expensive undie a week. So we'd go out buy like Bonds or something or Calvin Klein. Nah, that was a bit too expensive. Eh?
Nah, yeah, that's too expensive.
So
always a jockey fan.
that's what we used to do, like on a weekly basis. And then one day, me and Len were planning to go do this, the underwear shopping. And Dazzle messages us, and he's like, "Oh, what are you guys up to?" We're like, "Oh, just going shopping, bro. You want to come?" And it's like, "Oh, yeah, sweet." So he rocks up, jumps in the car. We pick up Len, and we head over to Farmers
St. Luke's.
St. Luke's. Shout out to Farmers St. Luke's.
Yo.
And yeah, we ended up going shopping. We went through the store, and we ended up in what was it? The lingerie area of the store. And then we were just going through underwear, and the one that stood out to us was a pineapple one. So we all bought like 3 pairs of pineapple undies there.
Exactly the same color.
Exactly the same color,
But different
exactly
sizes
the same
now.
print. Dazzle's one's a bit smaller than ours.
Can you take Fox's underwear off or something?
Hey, stop sharing underwears, bro. Don't lie.
There's
One
5 in the group.
underwear
Why'd you
per
guys
person.
buy
Eh?
3? What? There's 5 in the group. Why'd you guys buy 3?
But yeah, that's how the whole pineapple thing came about. So we used to play Fortnite and stuff, and then we just started calling ourselves the Pineapple Boys, and then it sort of stuck with us. So just DJing with each other and stuff. We went down to DMC's 2017 or 18 down in Wellington, and we thought we'd just rock a shirt like together as like boys, and the name just sort of stuck with us. So all the big DJs down there are just calling us Pineapple DJs and stuff, and then that name sort of stuck. And then we tried to think of like proper name, couldn't get rid of the pineapple, and we just switched out the DJ part. And because we like to cut up records and stuff, that's where the Kuts part of the name came about. And that's how Kuts was formed.
Far out. Far out.
Good story.
Bit of a
guys.
story, eh?
You guys got like 45 minutes of our podcast, so we might end it soon. Shout out to Lexo jumping in, and the boys from we got Ryan, Snowman. What's up? What's up?
Boy, Snow.
Thanks for joining in, boys. Thanks for wow, our quota's Out the gate.
Correct.
Out the gate. And then
Oh, someone's microphone.
Someone's goggling their mic. Someone's goggling their mic. Take it easy. It's only 8:16.
and then we'll get into how you guys come up with your own DJ names. Obviously, with 5 of you guys originally forming the Pineapple Cuts, then we'll jump into how you guys come up with your.
Yeah. How you came up with your name?
Oh. Yeah, we came up with the name.
Can I tell you how we came up with a name for him?
Yeah,
Wasn't
you
even
go.
a DJ name. So like this guy never used to DJ. Like we met through the Celsius. He used to come in as a local, and he'd drink every week. And then I saw
Spent my paycheck there one night, mate.
Holy
that's
hell.
the truth behind it. So like he
I
used
hope
to,
it's. I hope it wasn't on a Sheila, or you just spend it on yourself. What went?
Nah, mate, it was all on the drinks. Eh?
from Manuriwa. So names there. So he wasn't DJing at the time. He didn't know how to DJ, nothing. And one night it was just quiet, and there was only a few people around, and he seemed interested in DJing. So I brought him aboard, and then he started, gave him a little tutu around with the decks, and then he was playing for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 or 4. And then anyway, I just gave him one night just to play by himself, and he went ham. And then we were like, "Oh, fuck, you need a DJ name." And he had this big ass T on his shirt, and then you had the big ass T on your on his work uniform.
T for
So like,
duty.
and because he's a raro boy, he asked me. He was like, "Oh, what should my DJ name be?" And us being raros, cheeky, we were like, "Oh, your name should be Teode." And he was like, "Yo, Teode." And then like from then, he didn't click till like the end of the night. He was like, "Hold on, Teode." And then like it took him a little
Oh,
while
no.
the actual name.
I was drunk, man.
The inside joke is like we always call him Tilde, and he's like, he knows his name.
Next.
Yeah, he came on.
Damn, I can't remember how I actually came up with it, actually.
Spiky hair, you put the decks on your hair and the beard.
One night I just happened to I was going out somewhere, happened to make myself look a bit suave. Yeah, had Dax in the hand. That was it. It's taken off.
Simple as that, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you text the pineapple cut down the bottom, or?
Nah. Nah.
Say a story.
Yeah. Thanks.
Me next. So how I come up with my name is like, I think Terry's known me as Giddy the whole time, eh?
Yeah, bro.
So like, I didn't really have a name or anything, but me and Terry used to play touch back in the day, and one of my coaches, Peter Mack, he couldn't say my actual name, Gideon. So he kept calling me Giddy, and all the boys are like, Giddy, and the name sort of just stuck. And then just everyone started calling me Giddy from then. And I just put DJ in the front, and like the rest is history.
Bob's your uncle. Very nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Nothing fancy around it.
But I just want to ask a question. Lenski, Giddy, who's the best touch player out of you guys? Oh, whoa. Take it easy.
Glenn, definitely. I gave up years ago. Len carried on, so nah, it wasn't me. Nah, you'd like do both of us. Fucking hell. You'd outdo us both.
Can you keep going? Can you keep going?
Butter.
Come up with your name?
Well, yeah. On to you, brother. DJ. Docs.
I got my name from my other brother, Shone. Yeah, because back then, that's when Docs Brothers first started. And so, yeah, when he bought me my stuff, I wasn't really into DJing. I was just into music and stuff like my dad. And then once he got me the controller and stuff like that, they were just like, oh, what should we give you? What name do you want? So I didn't know. So, yeah, when I started, they named me DJ Young Docs because I was still 16. And then, yeah, like I said, as soon as my brother passed away, I kind of just thought I'd take this stuff seriously. And then, yeah, since I wasn't young anymore, yeah, just went off DJ Docs and then, yo.
Seki.
Hello.
I think my one was given to me by one of the boys. I finished the gig, and then he was like, "Bro, do you have a name, bro?" I was like, I'm still in the stages of finding it." And he's like, "You should call yourself DJ Lenski." And then I was like,
And you listened.
This guy. This guy downplaying the story.
And yeah, like to be like the exact, like I remember it all. Like the place I was standing was pretty much in the car park outside Royals.
God, his name outside Royals.
Nah, it was one of my cousins.
Is that one of your sponsors? They're dropping it in there.
That's where everyone finds their DJ name.
Like DJ Swanky the second day.
Oh.
Look what Snowman has to say about you, Lenski. That's the way you hold the mic.
He gave me the name, eh?
Snowman, were you outside Royals that night?
Oh, jeez.
Good Snowman.
Nah, Lenski's a beast. I've known Lenski for a while now. Lenski's older in the scene than I am, to be honest. If you ever were clubbing back in the days, Rock and Bull, if you knew Rock and Bull, you know Lenski. That's the AG right there.
You meet your future wives and husbands in their place, eh?
I just walk past and go, oh, look, there's Lenski. Keep walking.
Outside or inside?
U-turn. Come in, come out. Never loved me.
So is that the infamous Lenski and how he got his name?
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Full stop. Nah.
Do you guys have supporters there with you, or
Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3.
This is my flatmate.
Haley, take the dogs. Take the dogs, Haley.
she can jump in if you want. She looks like she's having more fun in the background.
Oh yeah, we got a couple.
We got a couple supporters here. Got a couple of the boys out the back.
Oh, what?
Shit. Supporters crew, eh? Is that all our followers?
Is that the 14 watching?
Because there's definitely nothing from our side.
You can share one device, you know.
Well, we'll take 3 because I've logged into my phone. Mikey's logged in. Swanky's logged in.
Yep.
Get off
Nah,
TK, Muffy.
I hope you guys ordered your PlayStation 5 today, boys. I did.
Now we're planning on running a pineapple party to buy ours. Oh, you want to guest DJ on it? We'll stay home, wait for the PlayStation. You do all the work.
Sure, boys. Thanks for that. So I guess everyone knows, all the 2 followers or streamers that are watching us. We built this podcast around men's health. Last week we introduced not something new, but there was a story that floated around Instagram, Facebook, about a young kid in Australia taking his life. Before we go into the story, the question was to everyone: is this? Sorry, I'm not quoting. Is our generation at the moment weak? So I'll just carry on with what I was gonna say. So this young fella messaged his sister and said that, long story short, he said, "I need your help." Now, the sister turned up and said, "Yes, I'm here," and basically stayed with him for about maybe a couple of days. She thought everything was following through okay. He went to work, and yeah, he didn't. He pretty much took his life as soon as he went to work. So that was him saying he is gone. Have you been in a situation or heard a story or know someone that's gone through a similar situation? I know for me, I've had quite a few cousins, not a few, cousins of cousins or friends of friends that have gone down that road, and this is probably going back a couple of years ago. And the story was that they had something along the lines of relationship issues, and that was the same as this young couple. Have you guys experienced it? Sorry to go that deep. This is how we do it.
Yep. You guys want to talk on it?
For me personally, I haven't. Well, I've heard of it, but like probably no one in my bubble or like no one close to me. I haven't really discovered that, but I've heard other people like further out of who I know that I have. Yeah, but I know it's like a big thing in New Zealand. It's what we're like one of the leading countries in youth suicide. And am I right?
Yeah, it's
It's a big thing.
the
Like,
Pacific Island
thing,
community is a very
Yeah.
big. It's it's sad. It's sad because our bubble. Oh well, sorry, our Pacific Island family extends all over the world. So, and Pacific Island is quite high up in that
Yeah.
statistic as well. So
Docs?
Just with your the other Christian, is this generation week. Yeah, you could say it is the generation, but then again, it's just I think a lot of it plays a part as in with our parents, especially as islanders. Um, I could say I have experienced that myself. Um, Maybe not to a point where I've wanted to, take my life, but it's more just talking plays a big part, and having to try and connect with your parents. But I feel like for us islanders specifically, um, if we don't have that relationship with our parents, then we're gonna start trying to reach out to our siblings, and then I think whatever their situation was with their guy, that's what I had to go through. And I'm not saying that it's all parents, but me personally, I have experienced that it does play a part. And of course, it's us islanders because of the pride that we have and
Yeah, bro.
things that we bring from the islands, thinking that we can do that here. And like you said, it's not the generation. That's just life. Like we're all just going to a new scene where we have to handle things differently. We have to um, accept that this is not the island anymore. And I'm not saying nothing's bad with it. It's just like I said, it's just different ways to handle it. And if us younger generations can have that bond with our parents, we won't need to go to our friends and all that because the two closest people to us is our parents, that we can trust them and stuff. But I know some kids have other things that they've gone through with their parents and stuff like that. So, in all, it's just whatever you experience, that's your story and stuff. But that's just my point of view of it.
I can't follow up anything on that.
Kia ora.
Me personally, I haven't gone through anything to that extent. But I have had a few family and friends that I've lost because of it. And yeah, like just exactly what the boys are saying and stuff. Where you going?
Top up.
Yeah. Maybe Dexter's got a few stories, maybe.
Yeah, I got a recent one. One of my workmates from work, he just recently split with his partner, and he took it rough because he's from the South Island, and he didn't have family up here, and it was, I mean, look, I helped him as much as I could, but I really couldn't help him as far as like he needed, I reckon, like a family person to like Doc's saying, like his parents to be in Auckland because he's obviously from the South Island. So he took it hard. Like I checked up on him, like religious. Like when we get to work, have a chat. I'll go off, do something. Lunchtime we'll catch up. Afternoon smoke go. Then at work, I'll follow him, go to his house, have a chat, and then I'll shoot off. Obviously, I've got to go home. So he's actually he's pulled through. So he's moved back to the South Island, and he's actually in a real good spot now. Like his family's there, his brother's there, and I rang him on Monday. Spoke for about 2 hours on the phone with him. His whole attitude and way he sounded over the phone that sounded really good. He's pulled himself from out of the bottom through to the top. So yeah, I was happy. So it was a good ending. Well, you know what I mean? It could have went the other way, but obviously just being with him and then seeing him through to moving back to the South Island. Yeah, he's happy as now. He's with his family and that. So yeah, that's my story anyway.
Is that Bucky?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Mark.
Yeah,
Got me a barbecue.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mark
nice.
gave him his barbecue.
Was your conversation? Did you check on him like constantly, or was it just you got a bit closer than normal, or?
Yeah, we got pretty personal, like just like what'd you have for dinner, or how'd you sleep, rah rah rah. It was just general convo stuff like that. Yeah,
Like a real chicken, eh? Like you're just really genuinely chickening
yeah.
on all the
Yeah.
Oh. Big
Make
ups
sure
to you,
you
bro. Big ups to you.
Yeah, thanks.
A lot of dudes will be saying to themselves, "I'm too busy to help another dude out these days." I think even I've come across it in the past. With a person that you don't even think would be in those situations. But just I don't know, you just have that feeling inside just to help. And you don't have to do much. then you just got to do that basic. Oh, hey Dazzle. um, yeah, but yeah, that like you said, like what you did was basic as, and I'm sure it felt basic as, but
Yeah, it
bro,
did.
big ups
Yeah.
to you, big ups to you, bro, because you probably saved his life, horse, like
Yeah,
big time.
The only reason I did because like yeah, because he didn't have any family up in the North Island. I mean, he's from the South Island, so I know it's still in the country, but it's still far away. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially I think people like that in those situations, they're all right, like in general, and then they have those little pockets of like
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
10 to 20 minutes by themselves in a room or
yeah, that's right.
just blank sitting there, you know, that's when it'll hit them, eh? So,
That's
bro,
it.
big ups
Yeah.
to you, bro. Big ups to you.
Thanks, man. Yeah, his whole problem was I think when he got home after obviously he'd done the 8 hours with the grind with the Warriors, it was his home time. Was his obviously that's a big period from 4:30 finish, 7:30 start the next day. That's a big
Yeah.
period of time where your mind wanders quite a bit, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So there was a few times I worried like after work, even when I've just having a chat and go home, I sort of did a 9:30 checkup before I went to bed, crashed up, just make sure he's there. But yeah, he was fine. Well, you know what I mean. He told me he was fine, so yeah.
Nice. Nice, horse.
So we've got the fifth member joining the.
Sure, you got the fifth member.
The gold member.
True Island time.
You know,
Let's
very busy
go.
day, busy day.
How's it going, brother?
It's going good. It's going good. Man, what a setup.
Thanks for making the time to join us.
No worries. Couldn't miss it.
Little pod.
Man, I haven't seen these guys in ages.
Can you introduce yourself, please, mate? Come on.
Introduce yourself for the people, please.
Let's go.
So my name's DJ Dazzle. I'm part of Pineapple Cuts. I've been DJing this is my 9th year. I'm 22. I'm the youngest in the crew. But yeah, it's fun DJing. How did I get my Dazzle name? Everyone just called me Daz or Dazzle, so I just put DJ in front of it. So it wasn't too much thought went into it, but yeah. Then I met Lenski. He was the first one to give me like a spot outside of my lounge and family parties. So yeah, it's funny. It's done full circle now. I get to jam alongside him all the time now.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah. Then I think I met Muffy on the Boil Up Mix show one time.
Yes. I was just about to say that. I still remember it too. I think DJ Raulin was the first to do the Boil Up for Frames. If you don't know what the Boil Up was, that was like DJ Reminisce had like a live show, but it was just one DJ a week, and you went into his house and you did it all live for an hour, and he recorded you and all that. Yeah, and I remember rocking up, and I think he had his DJ Academy on, and that's where I saw Dazzle. Dazzle wasn't there. And ever since then, I've just been seeing Dazzle on the circuit, in and out, everywhere. Yeah. Come a long way. These guys have some titles. This team isn't just a normal team. This is a powerhouse team. They've got titles under their names. So don't be shy, boys. Let us know what you got.
I've seen a few credentials. I've seen a few
Bring the
credentials.
podcast.
Go. Let's go. I'm sure you're waiting for that. I'm sure you're waiting for it.
I can't remember the years, but I did I think DMCs I got third place 2 times and then 1 second. One of them fell, yeah. The last one was second. Yeah. Third, second.
Bro, just brushing it off, eh?
These ain't even Auckland titles. These are New Zealand titles, man.
Bro, this is a big deal.
Come on, man. Explain to
It's
us.
a big deal.
So DMC is the world technical DJ competition.
Sorry, boys. I was just laughing at.
The way you're holding it, Dazzle.
No one's safe.
Sorry,
Um,
Lenski. Sorry, Lenski.
Oh, yeah.
DMCs.
Oh, DMCs. Oh, yeah. DMCs is like pretty much like the big technical DJ competition in the world. So like every country has like a champion. So obviously our champion here is Keiswas. That's who Mrs. And to become the New Zealand champion, you have to go through like eliminations and a whole competition that lasts for a night. Then when you win, you go to London, compete in the worlds, and then they place you there. That's all.
What have I got? I won the Burgerfield did a cut class competition because that was the name of their DJ school, and they did one, and you had two categories. There was like scratching and beat juggling, and so I took that out, the inaugural one, and then 2 years ago I came third behind Lenski at the DMCs, and then last year me and Lenski we swapped, so he came third and then I came second. So was a pretty busy year last year for us. And yeah, so those are my titles.
Heavyweights, bro. Heavyweights.
I remember I came first in high jump back in primary school.
Let's go. We'll take it. We'll take it.
First off, yeah.
You can hold it,
Giddy, you got any titles?
No. Absolutely nothing.
He's got the Hunter scoring belt.
Oh, took that from you, Ailes.
As I relinquish, you can take it.
Terry, what are you? Mr. Deck?
Oh, wow. Buying the food total for the crew, I think. Yeah.
He's got the little Abner's cup.
Yeah. Yep. It's me.
And
How
what's
about the other one?
your special? What do you normally order from there?
Oh,
Your go-to.
chicken kebab, mate.
Humble. Very humble. Very humble.
You guys are angry. That's not the food that we get. Like go to add little Abner's, mate. Yeah, that's it, on the go. Yeah, that's the one. Oh,
That's on the that's the
yeah,
other
and the
place.
special sauce from the other shop further. Shush.
He knows. He knows where that
Yeah,
sauce is.
Muffy knows where it is.
Special sauce.
Muffy, don't say Muffy.
I know the sauce. I know the sauce. Oh no. Oh.
What drew you guys to DJing, boys? Like, what made it? What inspired you guys to start? Or who told? Like,
I just jumped because I like seeing this guy play.
The whole time.
And then because this guy's got clout at Chelsea, so yeah.
That's what got you into DJ?
What got me into DJing? Just my love of music. And when I was growing up, radio was like the same rotation of songs every hour. And yeah, kind of got sick of hearing the same songs. Then we listened to Flavor one night past my bedtime and heard DJ Manchu. And then that just sparked a little flame inside me that got me into it. And then I just kept growing from there and learning the craft, really.
Me, I don't know. We all grow up around like music, and being a kid, like me and Len grew up around like Cook Island music. So we used to be in a little culture group, Cook Island culture group. We were drummers. We didn't know how to dance, So we sort of transferred over to like the DJing. We can't dance, so we'd rather be the guy behind the decks. But I don't know. I like making mixtapes, and because there weren't too many Cook Island mixtapes going around at the time, that's what sort of got me into making mixes and stuff. So sort of just making mixes for our people, and then having Len there as a DJ, I had pretty much one of the best teachers to help me.
For real.
That's how I got into DJ. This guy. Docs, you've already sort of shared your story.
I think I kind of said a bit about my one. My older brother was in there, 2016 Christmas Day. He brought me into his room, and he had a whole setup. And I was just like, "Oh, who's this for?" And he goes, "Oh, I got this for you because I know you're good with your music." But back then, I was just into playing guitar and stuff. I never knew there was such thing as being an actual DJ here in Auckland. To be honest, like I was just so innocent. And then
Hey,
yeah, nah, I never touched up.
hey, what's this word? What's this word, Uso?
Nah, yeah, and then I just
Is that a Te Reo Māori word, innocent, or?
yeah, you just gotta check that in, like innocent. Nah, but yo, and then like I said, it wasn't until 2017 till my brother passed away that I thought that I would, actually take this seriously. And then just looking back at what he's done now, if it wasn't for him, actually getting this for me, I don't think I'd be here, to be honest. And I don't think I'd get to meet these dudes, and especially them helping me with like everything to do with DJing. Like, yeah, man, just blessed. And, yo,
Sicky.
Yeah, just like everyone else. I was pretty much heavily into music. My dad used to be in a band and stuff, and kind of went off that. My brother was pretty much probably the one that really got me into it because he actually used to have. Oh, well, he didn't have decks. He had one deck, but he's collecting at the time was like tapes and CDs and a few records. So we had a neighbor as well that was actually a DJ. They had two decks and a mixer. And I remember like one point they kind of just shut me out of their room. And then I don't know if this is true, but like I used to like draw pictures of that sort of stuff as well. Like when I was younger, I was probably,
Hey.
8. Yeah. So I've always like wanted to do it. Oh, yeah. Started off with like CDs, then to records, and then now Serato technology is taking over everything. Yeah.
Any horror stories of your first gig? Or any?
No. Well, mine was like I can't think that far. Mine. That was a very long time ago.
Where's the Bible? Get the Bible.
The Old Testament. I can't remember mine. I just had way too many.
I think it was a family reunion, and instead of just starting to be trying to be a DJ, I think I needed like 3 Tongan songs, and my aunties told me to play the fastest song. I was already on 140 BPM. You want me to break my thing to go faster? I mean, I didn't. Yeah, after I played my 3 songs, then I closed my laptop and walked out and started crying.
So I gotta say, the Tongan weddings were my hardest gigs. I didn't know it was like play a song, dancing song while they're eating, and then like bro, halfway through dinner, they're dancing while they're eating, and then they take the cake. They dance when they take the cake. That was one of my hardest gigs to date, because it's got to be a new song every time. You don't repeat the same song, like. And it's like, I'm not even tonguing, but I'm trying. And I'm like, fuck, just be careful, someone's gonna come and hit me soon, fucking hell. But man, I've washed my hands from island weddings altogether, bro. Hell no. Yeah, man, that's the worst. The fastest song. Yeah, I'm already quite fast, and they're like, anything faster? Nah.
Yo, that's my
Oh. Yeah, those are the nightmares, man. Shit.
What was I think my first actual gig. Well, I got thrown into like at the time one of the biggest white clubs. What's it called? Roxy. I think that was one of my first gigs that I can remember. And yeah, I did have a problem. Anyway, I invited a couple of the boys, Mangayan boys. This guy's family or friends. Oh, his family.
Oh no.
Anyway, them being the only brown boys, they thought they were like, the shit in there, like walking around, or you know how they do it in like white clubs and stuff, bro. So anyway, they rock up, and then I'm playing, and they're trying to be cool, standing behind me and that sort of thing. Anyway, one of them switches the knobs on one of the on the mixer, and it cuts out the whole, like all the music in the whole place. And I'm sitting there like 2 minutes trying to figure out what it was. Like I had one of the worst experiences, for a club. So that was the club I ever played at. Shout out to Roxy and your mate Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy.
Please take me back.
Well, that was mine. It wasn't my first gig, but it was definitely my first stuff. I remember my first gigs was quite organized. Had my dad helping me pack stuff, and I remember I had a private in town. Where was it? I can't remember where it was. It was a private. It was I think it was a 40th. And I got there and I had everything and I set it all up, and I forgot my laptop. So my dad had to race all the way back to Papatui and then bring it all the way back. So I had everything but the main piece. Yeah. Didn't get a feed after that gig.
Oil pay.
It went okay. My one. So I was. Oh. Nah. This one was better. So it was that Celsius, and yeah, it happened to be one of a pack night actually. It was a Friday night, and instant double. You see, obviously, play from one track, one side. You switch it over, and so I got a new song ready for one side. This side was playing, but because I was meant to load it on the opposite side, it instant doubled, and it switched the new song onto the one I was already playing over, and everyone was there. And I walked off. This guy jumped on. So yeah. And then and then it happened again, and then that was it. I done it twice in the one night. Yeah, it was ugly.
I don't know about you guys, but do interviews pretend it's the wires when something goes wrong, and you knew what you did was wrong, and you just quickly shit. I don't know. It's been a few years, and I've had my laptop crash at the club on a packed night, and yeah, first thing I go to is pretend it's the wires. Fuck, it's the wires. It's the
I
wires.
think I was DJing at Waypoint, and I think my laptop froze, and I had to restart it. But I was like, this now, like flip. Then everyone was looking at me, so I was looking at the bar going. You guys froze, man. I'm telling you.
No.
Oh, man.
That's the one, Os. That's the one.
Piss up my mahi, I worked because everyone was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. It's never our fault. It's never our fault.
Sometimes you just gotta improvise.
Why is it Terry going for now?
Just wait for a drink, guys. So we'll be back.
Where did you go for your trinkles?
You went down. Really came back up.
Sorry, bro. Bartender, hey, I tried to order a drink, but yeah, he's not coming. Just following through with you guys DJ stuff. I had a talk with one of the boys. Is the DJ community, is it like a cutthroat thing, like to get into bars and get into, like, to get a gig generally? Is it just people asking you guys, or is it something that you try and take DJ at a bar and you try to hold on to it as long as you can, being DJs? Is it do you have people out there that support you, or you kind of have to stay away from?
Question.
Juicy. Now he's over here in the corner. You stay away from this guy over here.
Terry, we already had a talk about that. You're not supposed to that's a good one, man. That's a good one for the boys.
I think back in the days it used to be well, I'm not too sure, but this is what I think. I think that used to be like on rep. So if you have a good reputation, bars will want you. There's some bars that could be like that now, but to me, I think the majority is pretty much who you know. Just like everything else, like if you know the right people, then you're in the right places. Like, all of like my gigs and stuff, it's because I've been around for a very long time and I know a lot of people in the industry, so that's how I get into all these places. That's what I think. I think Muffy, you should have a fair.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I agree with Len. I think the only difference these days, Len, is that social media has changed.
Definitely, yeah.
Like the fact that you can wake up tomorrow and make a DJ page, and all of a sudden you're a DJ.
Yeah.
Get heaps of likes. Nick Minute.
Yeah. Can I?
You know, so
just like our podcast page, we're not.
I think like some of the bars in town, like if you approach them, like there's people that approach people or approach clubs, they usually look at your Facebook page to see how many likes you got, and that plays a big part as well.
So but what Len said, like your rep was everything. Like your rep was, if you're a good DJ, people will know that you're a good DJ. If you ain't, then you're just not cut out for DJing, I think.
These days, like, everyone can be a DJ.
Yeah, that's the thing these days.
It's not that hard. Yeah.
Because back in the days, you were wanted. You were wanted everywhere if you're good, which made it easier for you to get gigs and lock down bars and stuff like that.
Like anyone can do Insta double Z.
Everybody's sitting on the front.
Even
Like it depends who you know, because like I've known Muffy so for a bit, and I still haven't jammed that trilogy.
So now I think my back's not working.
Nah, but I think I just have to get to know him a bit more now.
You gotta buy some more.
Nice one, Doko.
Never love me.
We all know his team was there before us, and now we're there. So we want to come back, boss. Now we played. People don't know, but we've played at same venues quite a bit now. I think we used to share Republic, me and Len. I think this was even before we even started our own little cruise, DJ cruise, before they came up with Pineapple Cuts, before I came up with Outcast. Yeah, we so Len does the like the after work drinks into 10 o'clock at night, and then I'd come in and do 10 o'clock at night onwards. That was every Fridays, and that was pretty cool. That was two different vibes at the same place. The guy in the shorts and the work boots and the high vis was there till 3 a.m. type of thing. So yeah, I think his name was Terry Dax or something like that. And then yeah, but yeah, that's we've DJs will always work together. I think, regardless of who they're with and whatever dramas happens, they always just end up working together somehow over time.
So is it a community? Is it like a everyone helps each other out, or
I think it's
depends
more
if you're a dick or not.
everyone has their own. I think everyone like, kind of has their own like crew type thing. Not like official crew, but they're groups of communities.
Like a circle?
Mm.
Is it like turf based, like Central, Stay Central?
Nah.
Nah. You're talking to Pineapple Cuts, so they can do it all. They can do it all. They're very versatile. Yeah, Lynn plays white music like he's the man that he can do it, man. I can't. He can.
Let's drink to that. Drink to that. Let's go.
and
I like the white music.
Hey,
I knew it.
They pay on time.
His wife's white.
for sure. For real, they pay on time. Up front. Let's go.
With the COVID, has that affected the team, or has it
Yeah, it's affected everyone in New Zealand, really. Oh, like in terms of entertainment.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's heaps of like gigs that are like supposed to be at the end of the year that are getting cut now, like all weddings and stuff like that. So, woo! It's fun, yeah.
On this guy to buy all our food and
are you guys all full-time DJ?
Yeah, that's all I'm good at.
Yeah,
I like it.
just during the week, I just teach taekwondo and my gym and
Taco!
defense because we don't even know what's gonna hit you, if it's gonna be COVID or a person. You know, you just gotta be ready.
Can you show us the kickles?
News, but I'll save it for the next podcast.
I've got a little story about I think the last time I saw Lenski, there was a touch game. Oh no, it wasn't the last time. I think I saw him out at St. Luke's or something. But there was a story I saw him playing touch down at, I think it was Dunkirk or something. I don't know who you were playing for, but I rocked up to play for Giddy Force. Then that's the first time I ever. Yeah. And then like I was walking up to the field from the top end from the club, and I had seen someone with no t-shirt on. I was like, fuck, who's this guy?
I wish.
Then I was like, this is like during winter, winter, and it was pretty cold. And I seen this guy with no t-shirt on. I was like, bro, what's this guy up to? And I got close. I was like, oh shit, I know this dude. And I walked down the way. Yeah. But what's the story behind you playing with no t-shirt?
Because you know, it was meant to be Lenski. Come with me.
Oh no!
Did you forget your T-shirt at home? Or?
Boys, any DJs out there that you guys look up to and still like watch now to learn from, or just
Yeah, he's obsessed.
Why? Probably I still watch Manchu and Rims, still learning from them. Of Craze, he's still the goat. He's like the Michael Jackson of DJing to me. One I've recently started watching is Four Color Zach. He's from Seattle, and his creativity is just crazy. He just puts songs together that no one would ever think should go together, and he just musically thinks on a different plane. It's just so cool to watch. Yeah.
I don't know what I've been watching lately. Nah, yeah. I try not to watch like the crazes and the full colors, and I try to like find someone else that's not really known. I found a few, but I've obviously forgot their name because I have a really small memory. But yeah, there's one guy that I found from Japan, and he was really good. Totally forgot his name. He was on Twitch. Yeah. I just go through Twitch and just go through DJs, and then
Twitch, hey.
yeah. And if I see like a DJ that's like slightly like skillful, then I'll keep watching him. Yeah, try to stay off the big guns because they're really good. They really know what's up.
I think me personally, especially doing Tongan gigs, I think my best DJ for me is I don't know if you know him as DJ Caps. Rest in peace. He passed away a few years ago. One of the most known Tongan DJs to do Tongan functions. So he's one guy I looked up to. Just with us being DJs, just knowing what songs that the Tongan crowds go to, what the oldies like, stuff like that. Like man, like I've experienced one of his gigs like that, and like it doesn't mean anything to anyone, but me growing up trying to be a DJ Tongan, especially, there's not much like of us, coming up like that. So yeah, Caps was one. So yeah, I think club wise, yeah, because I'm different to these guys. I don't really know much about DJing, to be honest. Some of my gigs, I would ask them. I'll take a photo of my laptop and send it to them. Ask them, what does this mean? Because I don't know how to fix it.
He does it a lot.
It's always take a photo of your controller and send it to them. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anyone, but yeah, the one person that comes to mind is Caps, just because of his style and remixing for the Tongan community. But yeah, that's me.
What are we talking about? Favorite DJs? DJs we look up to. Me personally is just my boys in the crew. Like I'm always aiming to get as good as them. These two. So like,
Nice.
all of us, we're all learning from each other, and that's sort of why the whole crew was formed to like, push each other to be better. So it's just pretty much my crew, and the usuals, all the top DJs in New Zealand, all over the world, but mostly the boys. Massive supporters of them.
Yeah, I'm sort of on the same path as Giddy. I've only just started, so I look up to these guys quite a bit. Yeah.
Nice.
So you would say that Lenski is the captain of the team, is it?
Yep.
Because I'm old.
There's a captain, then vice captain, then water boy.
Bang.
Sponsor.
Boys, man, pleasure to have you guys all on, and thank you. Yeah, no, definitely thank you to you guys for joining our podcast. With our podcast every week, we jump on Thursday nights 8 p.m. But after this show, it doesn't mean that you follow on with what you've been doing. Every Thursday, you guys are always welcome to join us. Join us on the podcast. Yeah, it's you don't even need to be all together like a team. If you guys got a phone on you, just jump on and join us. But before we end this, do you guys have just a little message you want to share? We try and end this podcast with a message you want to share with everyone. It could be anything, advice. Yeah, just anything you want to share. And after you share it, then we can share where your next gigs are coming up.
You want to close this off with a message?
You can all share. Doesn't have to be one of you.
Yeah, you can all share.
Has to be in Te Reo.
Oh,
That's all.
Oh, that's it.
yeah, just seek help. It's all right to reach out to people to get their help. There's nothing wrong with it. I've done that, and I've definitely come out the other side a lot better. So there's nothing wrong with reaching out to people, and it's a lot stronger and more difficult to reach out and get help than it is to try and fight for it by yourself, sort of thing. Even if it's someone you trust or like a professional, it's still any help's better than no help. And then with DJing, just grind the craft, learn it inside and out, and respect it, and you'll go far.
Thank you, Desmond.
Cheers, Dazzle. That's what he gets for being late.
I think for me, it's just doing what's good for your heart. Whatever makes you happy, just keep doing it. Because then at the end of the day, it's only gonna drive you. Yep. Tēnā kite kato. Oh, just embracing it.
Shucks.
Pretty much our words there.
So, boys, with that, we'll say thank you for making the time, boys, for jumping on our little podcast.
All good.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support.
Thanks for having us.
You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully you guys can jump on whenever.
Yeah, we're on every night on Thursday nights, 8 o'clock New Zealand, which is usually every now and then we pull some Australian crowds in, so they're 6 o'clock. Oh, there he is. He's back. Go on, Terry. Finish us off.
Hey,
Bro, my bloody fucking laptop died. I can never put the cord in the bloody laptop. Shit.
Well, massive shout out to our supporters and families for tuning in.
Yo.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to everyone that's that joined. Sorry I missed you guys last 4 minutes. Hopefully it was inspirational. And
very, very, very.
yeah, so I've been watching a few Polynesian podcasts, and majority of them touched on the fact depression, and you're not too weak to speak. So in saying that, if to everyone that's watching us and to everyone that's on this podcast at the moment, if you need someone to talk to, don't be scared, don't be shy or whatever. Don't be whakama.
Oh, stop it!
Tell me what?
I just googled it in the last 2 minutes.
Spell it. Spell it.
Don't you swear to me.
Spell it, Uso.
With W or with a F?
Oh.
But on a serious note, thank you everyone for joining us. and jumping on this podcast. Everyone's always welcome to join us next week. And again, you're never too weak to speak. Pacific Islanders are known for that. Are known to, because the way we're being brought up, the Pacific Island way. And I know for sure my dad was never the type to reach out and say, "Hey, how are you feeling?" It's just go to work, come back, and just nod. It wasn't even a talk. I don't want to end it there. If you guys got a similar situation that you've gone through, you can share at the moment. But that's a little message that being the Pacific Islander, I can share. If you have anything.
No,
We're good, Us. We're good.
we're good. Us, we're good.
We're on the same page with that one, I think.
Sharp boys. Just gonna have a little cry and I'll come back, eh? So everyone, thank you for joining in. We usually do an hour of podcasting, but next time join us next week. Maybe we'll have the boys again. You guys, any more messages from Tinder?
That we wait left.
Sharp boys, stay on.
Thanks, boys.
Sharp boys, thank you. Oh, sorry. Before we end the live, your guys' next gigs, or you got something coming up? You guys want to share?
We won't know until like the whole COVID thing
Yeah,
was
really
over.
screwed
So
us up.
at the moment, nothing really. No secured dates. A few shows, but just no dates to put towards them. So like, nothing at the moment. Just on
In the underground
Wedding.
pineapple parties.
Tongan wedding.
Just let me know if you need a DJ for your divorce party.
Support system. Let's go.
Shop boys, thank you. Yeah, so you got nothing coming up, but you guys got a Pineapple Cuts page on Insta. You got DJ Lenski, DJ Docs, DJ Giddy, Dazzle, Daz. Thank you guys for joining in with us, brothers.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Share the love, brother. And so I'll tell you how many people have joined us from the beginning. We have 352. Nah, it's only 0. Sorry, guys.
3, 4, and 2.
Nah. Oh, sorry, you gotta take away that 0. No, we're not even live. Now, shop boys. Thank you to all the followers. Tune them to their page. You're probably the followers on their page anyway, and not our page. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you to your support team in the back that's been giving you guys drinks. To the wifeys.
Shout out to Haley.
Shout out to Haley. And your little your doggy there. Thank you for joining in. He's probably like, who the fuck is this guy? Shop boys, thank you.
No, thank you for having us.
Thanks, boys.